Welcome to the Legends of Lanimora Podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan. With me this evening I have Emily.
Hello.
Nicole.
Hey, what's up?
Nova.
Heyo.
And our special guest this episode we have Lane.
They called me away from sabotaging Jeff Bezos' spaceship just to do this.
Don't blame us for that.
Oh, I'm not.
Listen,
Did he purposely do the Dr. Evil thing? Because, that's just too fucking on point.
I don't know, but someone has to address it. Anyway, we're a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast.
And it should be us.
I should have been on the dick ship. In last week's episode, the party had finally was able to get them on the railroad tracks out of the Circle Ball.
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming.
Fucking
You all did not
rude.
want to leave. You felt safe for the first time in a long time. And I understand. I admit my mistake, and I won't do it again. I will never make you feel safe again. And so you all left for Ada's Bounty using promo code MaxineIsGreat on the Monroe carriage service.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a free carriage ride to Ada's Bounty. It took about a week, during which your carriage driver, Neetha, the kobold, kept you safe and secreted away in this carriage.
Safe and secret.
Yeah, kept it secret, kept it safe. Somehow Drew managed to keep Scar from opening the carriage windows and getting you all away. And you all arrived at the estate of Pullwit Sim, who was Gonoleth, the consul of the Circle of Balls, contact up in Ada's Bounty. Gonoleth mentioned that... I'm doing the week before's episode. I'm just giving Lane more exposition as well. That's what I'm doing.
Ignore the fact that I watched the episode, literally, a few hours ago.
It's true, and we've been talking in Slack about other things.
Yep.
He's just covering his ass now.
This is for everyone who didn't watch episode 13 or 12. You just went 11 straight to 14. Here we are. So you all arrived at Pullwit Sim's estate, and he said, "Someone's trying to kill me." And that's where I ended that episode. In the next episode, you all went full SVU.
That's right. It's so true.
And Scar immediately started intimidating poor Pullwit Sim, the halfling agricultural foreman. And you got a little bit of information out of him. He seems like the vibes that you're getting is he's generally okay. He's a little shifty, but you haven't seen anything shady. Though you did notice on his desk that there were some documents that seemed to have been missing. Though when you noted that to him, he also seemed to notice for the first time that those documents were missing. You stayed at Pullwit's house that night and kept watch. Nothing occurred. Scar vowed to keep Pullwit safe, and so Scar stayed by Pullwit's side all through the next day. It was a rainy day in Ada's Bounty, while Scar and Drew went off to talk to some of the workers on Pullwit's property. And so they talked to the warehouse workers, a very uppity?
Bippity-boppity-boop.
Agita is like what you get when you have a tummy ache, isn't it?
No, she wasn't Agita. She was ornery. An ornery goblin warehouse
She reminded
worker.
me of Roz from Monsters, Inc.
That was my inspiration. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
And so, yeah, they were confronted with an ornery goblin warehouse worker who gave them a little bit of information, said that there was a crate full of some quarried stone nearby that was, blocking up some of the work, and that she hoped that the requisition forms would come through to get that out of here. Also that they would be getting, instead of getting day of shipping manifests, they would get a little more time in advance to know where they were going to be shipping things. So there's a little weird stuff happening there. At that point, the Goblin warehouse worker let Saf and Drew know that there were the boxes of rocks were coming from lot 412, one of Pullwit's plots down on the lowest level of Ada's bounty. And so they went off to investigate that. While they were doing that, Scar was talking with Pullwit, trying to get a little more information out of him. And
Something happened, like when I went to the door with him, and then we were walking back to his office, and I was holding the box, and Karen was walking with us, and then he like turned around and he was like, "I thought you said you were going to protect me."
Yes, that was at the very end of the episode.
Yeah.
So before that, Drew and staff also found lot 412, and they noticed there was some illusion magic because of the rain, where all of the grounds looked wet. Now there was a patch that was dry in on one of these sides of the slopes, going towards on the side of the plateau that goes into the mountain. And so Saf and Drew investigated that. They saw through the illusion, and they saw that there was an entrance that was a tunnel leading into the plateau itself. And then we switched back to Scar and Pullwit, and Pullwit said, No. I thought you said you were going to protect me. And Scar said, what? And Pullwit said, look, there it is. It's the card. And lo and behold, the card of the fourth card of the fourth mercy is sitting on his desk. And that is where we're going to begin. Sitting on the desk is in the same heavy cardstock embossed with, just like you've seen in the past, chrysanthemums. The fourth mercy is death, in the handwriting of a bunch of different individuals.
Okay.
And you were there with Pullwit, and Karen's nearby too.
So, I guess I want to roll perception, I guess, to see, like, if I can vibes check.
Yeah, I'll let you roll a vibes check.
How the fuck did somebody get in here and do this without me noticing? I was literally just in the other room. I do not. 15.
Okay, you don't recognize anything has changed from when you were in here earlier. You don't think there are any doors. The only thing that's different is the card sitting on the desk.
Karen.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah?
Do you have any like magic spell casting ability to like figure out?
I'm a great wizard.
yes, you are. Where's Sokoba, BTW? You never said.
I didn't say.
Right?
No.
I gave you the opportunity to say Sokoba was with you, but neither of you did. I'll say she's with you. She's pretty quiet.
Me or them?
With Saf and Drew.
Yeah, okay. I figured.
I imagine Sokoba would be with Saf.
Yeah. They're love. Karen, can you do some kind of, I don't know, like magic? To like figure out what the hell just happened here?
What?
Like, where did this come from? Do you have detect magic? Or like where? I don't know.
Yeah. He flips through his spell book and he goes, okay, and he does the little somatic component with his hands, and he, well, I can tell you one thing. There is no magic here.
Fuck.
So, ta-da.
He did not say ta-da.
Hey, do you have a Scar? You don't happen to have any more of those good berries, do you? No, you didn't have those. Drew had those. Hey, Drew was the only one who powdered them. They only last for 24 hours if they're not powdered. At this point, Pullwit also starts hyperventilating.
Oh my god!
I'm too young to die. I've got so much that I still want to do. I've got to. Look at my empire that I'm building. I've got this, and we're just going to start planting the wine for.
This is that scene in Community.
You can't plant wine.
I swear to God, this is that scene in Community where like Abed and Schroyer and Annie are like freaking out about the guy that's passed out, and then they all pretend to pass out and like wake up at the same. But like the part where he's like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh my God," like freaking out. Now I got 2 of these assholes doing that.
Everything hurts and my brain is crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them doing that. Great. I don't know what the fuck to do. Alright, give me the layout of this room really fast.
Okay, so this room it's a long study. It's towards the back of the estate. There's only the one door in. There are 2 windows. And so it's got a library and it's a study. So it's a big desk that looks out over the 2 windows. To the back, when you're sitting at the desk, would be the library wall. And then the door leading to the rest of the estate is to the right of the desk.
Okay. So can I put them in like a corner where there's no windows, like away from windows, and face entry, and so that I can face the entry points and have them like behind me?
Yeah, there's only the one entry, so I mean you could get them figured out. You haven't used your shell phone today, have you?
No, I haven't used it in a while.
Okay. Just wondering.
Not since I sent that message to Tora, because I felt left out that everyone was sending messages to their former characters.
That's right. I forgot about that. You see Karen fumbling with his shell phone. Okay. Scar, stay there. I'm gonna call for help.
What's the number for 911? Who are you calling?
I'm gonna call Sokoba. Yeah. She'll know what to do, right?
Egg? Like, out of all of the people in our party that you would call for help?
They're closer, probably.
Yeah, they had some of their own adventures. I didn't tell you all about. That's it. That's another podcast.
Karen and Sokoba.
Yeah, it's a buddy cop podcast I'm working on. It's one's really like anxious and one's very competent.
Yeah, we're like Karen's Kevin Smith and Kevin's what's his name? Kevin Hart and
Kevin Smith is so much funnier though.
Yeah. No, it's more like Kevin Hart and The Rock, because like Sokoba's like badass and stoic, whereas Karen's like really
like
weird.
King of Queens, but
I'm kidding, King of Queens. But that's not Rock. Kevin Hart.
But just The Rock instead of whatever her name was.
That's not Kevin Hart. That's Kevin James.
No, that's the other one. Oh my God, am I confusing white men again? Okay.
Wait, Kevin Hart isn't white.
No, not Kevin Hart. Kevin, the other guy.
Kevin James.
Not Kevin
whatever
James.
His name is.
Who did we say before that?
Isn't that Mall Cop?
Yeah, that's King of Queens.
Yeah, who were you saying before that?
Kevin Smith.
Who's that?
Hey, Sokoba, there's
the direct Jay and Silent Bob. This is why Emily and I have our own podcast, just in case you were wondering, Lane.
I come in with a great sword and I kill everyone.
Yeah, I just want to get those 2 in a corner where they can't hurt themselves and where I can defend them, because I've definitely got my fucking Warhammer out and them behind me, and I've got the entryway and windows in my purview, and they are not. Unless there's a fucking trick. We scanned the room. There's no way there's any other way to get in here. We did not miss something.
Hey, Sokoba, there's trouble. Can you come back, please? It's Karen. Thank you.
It's Karen.
Love you, bye.
So we're going to flip over to Drew, Saf, and Sokoba.
Okay.
Which is very reminiscent of our first episode ever, by the way.
You hear Karen say that over Sokoba's sending her shell phone. What? There's trouble? The Fourth Mercy must be here. They've got to be here.
Oh, shit. And Scar and Karen are by themselves with Pullwit.
You know that Karen's just worthless. He can't do anything for himself.
I know, right?
And Karen call you first?
Why did we leave them there?
Well, listen,
that's a good point.
We've had a lot of time to talk. I mean, we're pretty close.
Drew takes out her shell phone, makes sure it works. No, there's a dial tone. Okay. Whatever. All right, let's go back and save them, I guess. Jesus.
Excuse me, I do not need to be saved.
It's you and Karen.
And we could exactly are you implying here? I'm the tank. Y'all need to save me.
Yep, it's just you and Karen.
I got this. Gryffindor, baby.
Yeah, maybe we should run.
Run. Let's go.
Faster. You all run. Roll me in athletics, please, because it is raining. It is slick.
And also, y'all aren't athletic, so...
No, I am not good at that. Hold on.
I will let you know that Sokoba rolled a nat 20 for that, and so she is just...
She would.
15. That's not too bad.
She was a cop.
That is a 4.
Okay. Sokoba just takes off running, and then sees Sap is kind of struggling. And
why wouldn't you fly?
Just fly. Sap, fly.
I'm like mid-slip, ready to like face plant, and I press Andy's button on the back, and I flip into the suit.
Okay.
Right before I fall on my face.
Oh my god.
Very Tony Stark of you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a trip, but Drew and Sokoba are able to make it up the hill. And you all make it back there in record time. I don't know how you all did it, but you made it there pretty quickly considering how far away you were. So you're getting up to the estate, Scar, the whole time. Nothing happens. During the whole time that you're waiting for Drew, Saf, and Sokoba. So Drew, Saf, and Sokoba walk up to the estate. You were standing on the outside of the estate right now.
Okay, can I roll my passive perception is 17, but can I roll like a active perception?
Sure.
Yeah, same.
Please do.
Oof.
It's a natural 20, baby.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Why
Excellent.
do you keep rolling 4s? What is happening?
That one was a 3 plus 1, so...
I think we know who's taken over Agamir's role as worst dice roller in the podcast.
So, Saf, this is the first time you've flown in the rain, and your visor just fogs up completely. There's nothing you can do about it.
Windshield wipers.
Drew, you notice something that's a little out of place from when you left this morning. There's a flower seller across the street from Pullwit's house.
I will question the flower seller.
You mean a florist, Nathan?
Flower seller.
They didn't have florists back then.
No, they were all flower sellers.
This is a fantasy world.
Listen, there's no such thing as a florist.
But that's literally what a florist is a flower seller. That's what it is.
Yeah. Flower seller. I said what I said.
I can't. Okay.
Okay, so is it like a cart?
Yeah, you walk up to the flower seller. They are using a 2-wheel push cart, and you see that the cart is loaded up with flowers of all different varieties.
Okay.
And the flower seller themselves, I don't know if they want to describe themselves.
Yeah. So what you will see in front of you is a furbolg. She's about 7'3".
Yes.
Has a kind of seafoam green sort of hair down to about her chin. It's kind of pretty fluffy. Very large, thick, white-rimmed glasses. Yellow cloak over her shoulders, and kind of like definitely not armor, but looking like somewhat okay clothes on the bottom, like underneath it. As you come, she goes, hello, miss, may I interest you in, any of my verse?
Are there any, this is out of character, are there any black flowers on the cart?
Probably.
Okay, Drew walks over to the black flowers, obviously. And she's gonna be trying to pretend like she's gonna shop for stuff and be like, actually, I've been looking for a couple flowers, something that matches my aesthetic. These will do nicely. And she picks up the black ones.
Okay. Well, I think, maybe... And she kind of, like, ruffles, like, moves around the cart, picks up, like, a small, like, what looks like an apple blossom flower.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of glints a little bit, like, metallically in the light. And goes, I think this one would suit you if you want it.
What color is it?
It's kind of like off-white. When it catches the light, it kind of glints slightly metallically.
Interesting. Ooh, can I don't have detect magic, but it sounds magical and fancy.
I have a question, Nathan.
I don't know if I want to touch it.
Before I get to your question, okay. Drew, I'll let you roll a nature or an arcana.
Okay.
My question's pretty simple. Can I see this out the windows, or the windows facing the other way?
What's your passive perception?
10.
You cannot see this.
How would I'm on alert. How would I not pick?
Roll me an active perception. You're looking for threats. A flower seller.
I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary, I feel like. My question really was just, are the windows facing this way? Would I be able to see it?
The windows to the study would be facing this part of the street.
Yeah. All right, I am going to roll a perception then. Fine. That's 17.
Okay, through the rain on the windows, you can make out that there's some sort of figure out on the street.
I want to use my cell phone, but I'm going to whisper into it. I'm going to call Safina because I feel like because she's got Andy on, or I don't know that she has Andy on because I can't see that, but I'm going to be like, Safina, what the fuck is going on out there? Is that you? Like, that's less than 25 words.
Drew,
my question to Nathan is, what was the flower on the fourth card?
Chrysanthemum.
I rolled a 15. Here's the thing. I feel
Nature
like
or
Drew...
Arcana?
Huh? Arcana.
Nature, Arcana.
Arcana. I feel like Drew, because I have 0 to nature, I feel like Drew would know about flowers and nature things. That's kind of my whole bag. So can I roll with advantage? That's my question.
Yes, go ahead. Please do.
That is 23. I'm bad at math.
Okay. So you know that this, with your sense of nature and the arcana of natural flowers and herbs and all that kind of thing, you would know that this is not something that is dangerous. You're actually really surprised by what you find. When you search back in your mind, in one of the books that you found in the... What are the names of my fucking boroughs? In the catacombs of...
It's your world.
Ilar's birth.
Jesus Christ. I've been away for too long. Yeah. In the catacombs of Ilar's birth, we found a book that detailed something called the Silvershine Apple Blossom.
Sounds dope as fuck. What is it? Do I know anything else about it?
You know that they're very hard to cultivate. And that's about as far as it went in depth in the book. You know they're hard to cultivate, and no one has ever been able to actually produce apples from them for a very long time.
Okay, but they're not like toxic or anything.
No.
Okay. I'm going to say, those are actually quite hard to come by. May I ask how you came by this? Did you find it?
The instant, your tone even gets very slightly accusatory, she's kind of like,
she backs up, Drew backs up. She's like, oh no.
The silver shine apple, it's the only one family, the moth watchers. They're the only ones that can grow the apples. They're the only ones that have worked out how. But the blossoms themselves are actually quite easy to grow. You only need a little bit of dirt. She goes beneath her cart, pulls up a little flower pot with one growing in it. But they're quite easy to grow.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean the Moth Watchers, as in your character in City and Snow, which is 127 years in the past, they're still around?
No, not 127 years. 127 ages.
Ages, whatever. That's like 10,000 years. That's even farther.
That's amazing.
They're still around? Yay.
And no one apart from them is able to work out how to grow these apples.
Amazing.
It's canon.
In that entire time.
Interesting.
Did Savita get my message?
Yes. I do not reply to it though. I let Drew roll, and I let Drew do her thing, and then I wait.
Sokoba barks at you, Drew. Drew, what are you doing? Come on. They need help. We can buy flowers later.
Sophia just left me on red.
What's going on?
I look at the Furbolg. And
are you in your armor?
Yes, I'm in my armor. Well, my armor and a cloak, so I'm super weirdly intimidating.
Oh my god.
But I look up at you and
You're freaking huge!
I go, got any chrysanthemums?
What?
And I say that loud enough for Drew and Sokoba to hear. As in, hello?
Possibly. Why?
I love that a 7'3" Furbolg is trembling at 3 foot tall Safina.
4 foot.
4 foot even.
4 foot even.
Whatever.
Amazing.
Yeah, can I roll an insight to see, if this is
this an act?
defensiveness? Is
Playing
this
possum?
acting? Is this,
Acting.
Acting.
That is 19.
Nathan, 26.
Okay. She's genuinely terrified of you in this imposing 4 foot stature.
I look back up at her. Well, okay, so I elevate myself. And I get up to her eye line and I go, are you here to deliver some chrysanthemums to a friend, perhaps?
What? If you want my flowers, take them, please. Don't harm me.
Push Staff out of the way. Are you flying?
Holds them up.
Yeah, I'm flying, but I don't take them. I back up.
Seriously, for real? She's not gonna hurt. What? Come on, let's get inside.
I move Staff, considering she's a flying 4 foot thing, and just push out of out of the frame.
I turn to Sokoba. I'm she's got chrysanthemums. She's a flower seller. There are flowers on the business cards of the Fourth Mercies.
I don't think that
Seth, what is flower seller going to do? She seems like she's scared of you. She's a coward.
Oh my god. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to be like, okay, listen, I'm going to be real with you, considering you seem like you are not hip to violence. There might be violence in this area. We are currently looking for a serial killer. So if you don't want to be part of that, if that is not your bag, I totally get it. You can go to another street. But if it's like you're here to do the killing,
What? No.
I didn't think so. But you can tell us we're chill. We can have this talk now, or you can help us look for a murderer. But that's really all we got for you.
Well,
we're not here to hurt you, is what I'm trying to say. We're looking for someone who's hurting someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, I like to think that I'm quite perceptive, so I could help you look.
I did not think that was going to be your answer. You are absolutely more than welcome to help us look for a murderer. Everyone, are you okay? I look at Saf and Sakoba. I'm like, we're okay?
I feel like at this point, Scar is hella annoyed that Safina did not answer the message, so I'm going to go over the window, throw it the fuck open, and be like, Safina fucking Thornburn, answer your phone!
You hear Pullwit behind you go, what are you doing? Why would you open the window like that?
I have a Warhammer, shut up, bro!
Yeah, what's a Warhammer going to do to a bolt flying through the window?
I'm in the window. I'd get hit with the bolt. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh my god.
As you kind of like finish that up, like Lily kind of like shows on her left hip, she's got like a hand crossbow and like a tiny little dagger like that big.
All right.
So,
this.
I have this. I can defend myself. I guess.
I'm down. Thoughts from the crew?
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything about the dagger. That's.
Listen. Let's make sure that Pullwit's okay. All right, Sap. Really? She pulls you aside. Sakoba does. What are you scared of? She's.
I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of if she's the killer. That's what I'm scared of.
If she's the killer, would you rather just leave her outside?
Look, listen to me, Sap. Listen. The Fourth Mercy in all of the tales, the only one that was found dead was the one that the Fourth Mercy wanted dead. That's part of the myth. I mean, that's part of the reason why the mantles don't.
Okay, then why would we let her in the same room as him? Then.
This flower seller?
Yeah.
What is this flower seller going to do? Seriously, have you heard of her? It sounds like she would be scared of a dog barking.
Then why is she going to help us look for a murderer? Why is she okay with that?
She said she's perceptive.
She said she's...
I don't know.
Yeah. Saf, look, okay. It's going to be all right. Look, it's going to be fine. There's, 5 of us? We can... There's, 4 of us plus Karen. We're going to be all right.
Does anybody want to let me in on what's happening?
It's a shit show.
Sakoba starts walking in towards the Sim estate.
And then I shut the window like, ah!
All right, I motion to the folk for a bloke to... Come on, let's go.
I'll follow behind. My name is Lily. It's good to meet you both.
Hi, Lily.
I forgot her fake
Ivy.
name, too.
Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Lily and Ivy, we got a garden with us. This is cute.
A garden or a hipster band.
I'd listen to that.
I know you would.
Lily and Ivy.
All right, so you all head inside the Sim estate. I guess you're wet from being outside. So do you take your cloaks off? What do you do coming in?
If I'm inside, I'll take my cloak off, yeah.
You put it on the nicest chair you can find to make sure it gets ruined?
Yep. Fuck this guy. I hate him. His nice stuff.
I'm going to... Can I, subtly... I get that. I guess that would be a stealth or an investigation to subtly try and see what kind of dagger she's wielding.
It's not. It wouldn't be too She literally wears it open on her hip. It's basically like a tiny little ice pick.
Okay. Can I ask Andy about the murder weapon?
Oh my god, I fucking forgot about that shit. They're all killed with dagger wounds. Y'all fucked up. Just saying.
Disagree.
So how do you ask Andy for this information?
With her mind powers.
Because you don't have a telepathic connection with Andy.
Mind meld.
I guess I just kind of awkwardly cough ask Andy so that I don't draw suspicion. Because that wouldn't be suspicious at all. I just tap the sidebar of Andy, and I just ask, "Tell me about the murder weapon."
Jesus
so you hear
Christ.
Andy in your ear saying, "The murder weapon was always a dagger. Sometimes the dagger had poison. Do you require additional information, user Zaf?
Yes.
What kind of information would you like?"
All information. Give me all of it.
The murder weapon was always a dagger of at least 4 inches long, double-bladed. Is there more information you would like, user Saf?
No, that'll be it. Thank you. All right.
Excellent.
Tab out.
Okay. You head, I guess, straight back to the office. Is that where you're going?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You get there, and Pullwit sees you all and says, okay. Yeah, all right. You all are here. Hold on a sec. Who's this? Who is this? I've never seen you before.
Hello. I usually pay my wares at the market, but I like to think I'm pretty perceptive, so I was asked to help. Hello, I'm Lily.
This is Lily. She's gonna help us. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway.
Is it?
So what's going on?
Forgive me if I'm a little on edge, and he takes the 4th card and he throws it towards you all. You see the same thing that Scar did. Listen, it's just a piece of paper. It's okay. But I'm not okay. The 4th Mercy is after me. What are y'all going to do about it? You said you'd protect me.
Wait, that's...
Wait, are you actually coughing?
I'm coughing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's who you've got after you, the 4th Mercy?
What do you know about the 4th Mercy?
Oh, yes, tell us everything.
Well, I never heard the stories that they constantly go after people, and they never miss, and... Oh, I'm sorry. You're not going to get out. I'm sorry. I can't help here. And she leaves. Just kind of ducks out of the door.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, some help. She was. Okay. What?
Wait. I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
This. That's a nat 20, baby.
Okay. What is your perception modifier? Or what was it that you rolled? Perception or insight?
on insight onto what she said and how she was acting. And
what was the roll with the insight modifier?
Oh no, it was a nat 20.
What was the roll with the insight modifier?
I don't know what my insight is. I have none.
You're a cop. You are a cop.
I'm not wise. I'm strong.
Okay, you got the vibe that she was really not wanting to be here at all and just dipped. Like, you barely saw her by the time she came in. You saw her out on the rainy street, and then you saw her in here for like 30 seconds, and she just dipped. And like, it kind of tracks with what you feel about the Fourth Mercy myth and how people of the general public generally feel about the Fourth Mercy.
I hate it.
Okay. Can I close the blinds?
There are curtains? Yes.
Okay. Can I close the curtains?
Yes, you can.
And then peek out of the very corner bottom and see what Lily is doing outside.
Okay, yeah, roll me perception.
Shit. Do I have inspiration? I feel like I would have inspiration because I acted
probably
pretty
have inspiration. You all also have
hero points.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not going to be a help with hero points. Perception.
Love that every time
14.
we mess up, we're like, don't I have inspiration?
They usually
always
do.
like, yeah.
That is a 14.
Okay. So you see Lily leaves the estate and heads back to the cart. So you see that Lily's out there with the cart. She seems to be packing up shop.
Hate it.
Hastily.
Okay. I put the window curtain down, look at the group, and go, she's leaving. It looks like she's packing up. And then I turn back to look out again.
Okay, Saf is very
comedically.
obsessed with the flower seller. We're not sure why. But anyway, so what has happened here? You got the card. That's very scary, I understand.
Yeah, because it happened while we were in the study. There was a knock at the door for the mail. So, like, knocking gone. Went to go to the door. All of us went to the door to get the package. And then we were coming back into the room with the package. And the card was there on the desk. So this happened right under my nose, and I'm not fucking happy about it. And I never got to look to see what was in this package either.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either. Yeah, sure,
Listen.
Go ahead. Go through the packages.
There's a whole bunch of us in this room right now. I understand that it happened while we were here, but, like, chill.
But listen, I can't be chill. They're after me. They're after
I know.
me.
I know.
I don't think you know. I don't think you understand.
No,
They are
I think I
after
do.
me
I'm
right
going to put
now.
my hand on him, and I'm going to be like, would you like some tea?
No,
No, I don't want tea.
Don't make anybody anything to drink.
Listen, I don't want tea. I don't want to be killed by the Fourth Mercy. I don't want to be another one of those mantles. Criminal justice cases. That's what I want. I don't want that.
You don't want to be a statistic. I chill out. It's not going to happen. We're on it. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You look in the box. Pullwit Sim's head. He's been
I was
dead
just
this
going to
whole
say,
time.
please don't Bruce Willis this right now.
It's a
No, you look in the box. It's I think I mentioned it last time. It's requisition forms and other parcels. It looks like orders for shipments out to different plots of land around Addis Bounty. It's general mail.
Anything, I'm like passing stuff along to Drew. You guys were out questioning stuff and learning about stuff. What'd you find out? Anything? And then I'm like passing them papers, so maybe like something jumps out at them. Tell us what happened to you.
Drew?
Man, what happened to us?
You found a secret fucking illusion cave.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay, so...
I wasn't even there, and I know that.
Amazing.
I look at Drew and I go, you want to tell her, or should I?
My interest
You
is
should do it.
We found a secret illusion cave.
Where?
I look at Pullwit and I go, on your property.
Dun dun dun.
Say what?
Yes,
What are you talking about? There's an illusion cave on my property?
yeah, what's 400 lots? What's up with those?
What about the all the way down at the bottom? That is bounty?
Yeah.
That's the, potatoes and turnips. The standing fare for the common folk. What about them?
What's with all the what's with all the quarrying of the inside the mountain?
What are you talking about?
Can I roll an insight and see if he is lying or seems like he really doesn't know what's up? 17.
As soon as Saf starts his line of questioning, you see him begin to sweat. And he is very uncomfortable with this line of questioning.
All right, I'm fucking done with this guy. Gonna do the shirt grab, pull him to the face thing again.
You mean the second time?
Pull
in
it.
as many days?
We've been here before.
We have to stop meeting like this. That's what you should say.
Yeah. Pull it. Pull it.
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Listen, I've told you everything I know. I just know that I'm being attacked by the Fourth Mercy. And hey, we don't really know each other that well. You're not the Fourth Mercy, are you? This isn't a long con, is it?
Listen, I'm about to be the Fourth Mercy if you don't tell us what the fuck is going on. That's what I'm just...
Listen, that's not how a mantle acts. I know that's not how you all conduct your business.
And I told you I was on extended leave from the mantles.
You see him go stark white at this point.
Okay. Andy has identify.
Yes.
I would like to tap Pullwit and cast identify.
On identify, works on magic items to figure out what they are, right?
But doesn't it also tell you what spells are affecting a creature or...
Wouldn't that have come up with detect magic?
I don't have detect magic.
Pull up my spell
Yeah, but Karen has cast detect magic multiple times already.
Basically, what I want to know is
he under some kind of memory bullshit with Kelvin?
Mm-hmm. Is he going to need a greater restoration? Basically.
Oh, is he going to need to do what we did to Karen? Shove an orange Julius down his throat?
Yeah, that's right. It does work on creatures as well. Okay, so you cast Identify on Pullwit. You do not sense any that he is under the control of any spell.
Part of me just wants to kill him just to this whole fucking thing.
Oh my God.
I'm annoyed at this. He's not answering my questions.
Listen, what was your question, huh?
What is going on in the lot 400s?
Well, I think it's I think it's time for you all to leave. I don't need your protection anymore.
I'm gonna walk forward and be like, if you want a little bit more of explanation about what we found, it's absolutely a hole underground that looks like you're digging for something. Now I'm going to say that that's not nothing.
Listen.
Pulpit. Listen to me. Shut the fuck up. Pulpit. Listen. You have been lying to us since we got here. We are trying to save you, and you're doing some weird, shady stuff. We're not going to save you if you don't deserve to be saved. So how about you come with us, and go look at this hole that you don't know anything about, and we'll find out if you deserve to be saved. Sound good?
Listen, I don't need to be lectured by you. I invited you here into my house, and now you're just questioning me down the line of questions that I don't like at all. And I don't deserve this. You hear me?
You sure? Then come with us and make it right. Let's go.
Roll an intimidation for me, please. Because I was intimidated by that. That might just be because I'm your husband, but...
No,
See,
whatever.
this is why I don't talk to Emily like that.
22.
He looks like he's gonna spit, some more vitriol at you, and he swallows it, and he goes, "Okay, I'll come with you." So you all leave the estate, and you're heading down.
I'm still holding on to him this whole time.
Okay, yeah, you've got hold of him.
Those baby leashes.
You worry he's a flight risk at this point.
It's not even like a baby leash, it's like one of those like strap rounds that you have to keep the baby on the front.
It's a baby Bjorn.
We always have a baby Bjorn at some point in our games. It always happens.
So you leave the Pullwit estate, or the Sim estate, and you see that Drew actually is the only one that notices it, unless you're actively looking for it. You see that that Lily's cart has been knocked over, and all the flowers are strewn across the ground, about 40 feet from where you had talked to her.
Where's Lily?
Lily's nowhere to be found. She's gone. It looks like the cart was knocked over, and there are some flowers strewn about everywhere.
Are there footprints? It's raining, so I'm assuming it's muddy. So I'm assuming there's footprints.
Unless Drew tells you that. Drew would be the only one who would want to look for him.
I will say that. I'll point at the cart and be like, "Oh no! Look, all the flowers! They're going everywhere."
Okay, roll me an investigation then. Scar.
19.
Okay, you see that it looks like the footprints are heading away from the Pullwit estate. It looks like Lily must have run off, got scared by something, and just fled.
There's only what I assume are the footprints of a 7'3" Fulberg.
There are 7'3" Furbolg footprints.
Furbolg. I keep saying Fulberg. I don't know why.
Yeah, leading away
That's the new name for them now.
Yeah,
Fulberg. Furbolg.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Ord a Furbolg?
Ord is a bugbear.
Bugbear. Never mind. I was confusing the two. I looked at what a Furbolg looks like. They're scary. So it's only a Fulberg tracks?
Yeah, only a Furbolg's footprints leading away from the estate.
Are any of those flowers that she showed me around the apple blossoms?
You don't see any of the apple blossoms around.
Every time you say apple blossoms, I just want to say boots with the fur. Which way are they going? Are they going in the same way we're going, or are they going in a different way?
They're going as far as you can tell. They're going as far away from the estate as you can, and so the way that
same way we're going.
Well, no, it's the opposite direction. You all are going to be heading down. It looks like Lily was heading up into Ada's Bounty. The higher levels. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
Well, you all are trying to get Pullwit to look at this lot 412, right?
I'm looking at the hole.
Look at this hole I found.
This hole we found. Explain the hole.
Did you guys dispel the illusion, or did you just see through it with your...
Just walked through it.
Oh, you just walked right through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Really quickly, actually, while we're here, and there's a footprint thing, with my investigation, can I also see if there's footprints around where the study is, windows and such?
If you want to take some more time to do that, you can before you head back
I
down.
really do. I want to know if there was a way that someone got in while we were... Because I have a theory in my head that I'm working out, and if there were no footprints, then it's going to solidify that theory a little bit more.
Okay, roll an investigation for that, because it's a different area.
God, I can't see. That's 16.
It doesn't look like there was any disturbance around the base of the windows.
I have a theory. Let's continue.
Okay, let's go look at this hole.
Really, this murder mystery stuff just really gets you all fired up.
It really does.
Was it a long hole?
It was a long hole, actually.
It was a long hole.
Yeah.
It wasn't straight up and down. It was down diagonally.
Yeah. Maybe like that.
I realized that I made some gestures and the audio listeners aren't going to be able to see that. So I described it. So you all make okay time having to drag Pullwit along to his own plot. Are you trying to be stealthy about the way that you're taking him to the plot?
Like, we don't want people to think we're kidnapping him.
Oh, no. I mean, like, I've got, like, my arms securely around him. Like, we're best buddies, but, like, my grip is fucking tight.
Okay. It's
you know how you hold your friends?
You know how you hold your friends in a headlock? So you get down to lot 412. And Scar and Karen, the first time they've seen the plot, as well, you see the illusion. They show you where it is. What are you doing with Pullwit at this time? Like, what do you all...
He goes first, like Gilderoy Lockhart.
Oh, you're just pushing him in? What are you saying? What are you saying to him?
I definitely turn to him and I go, "What's at the end of that hole? What's at the end of that long hole?"
Listen, there's nothing you want to see down there. I promise you.
I don't like the way you phrased that.
No, let's go. You first, bud.
Yeah, and I gently nudge him.
No, first of all, you can't gently nudge someone that I literally have in like a vice grip. Secondly, I like tighten my hold a little bit more, and I'm saying, you're gonna want to reword that for me. Tell me what's really going on here. The fourth mercy is the least of your worries right now.
Damn.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I have to worry about you, or I have to worry about the fourth mercy. I've got something bigger I've got to deal with.
There was one time she couldn't solve a puzzle and she busted through a wall.
Yeah, what do you think I'm going to do with a murder mystery? I'm going to end up being the murderer.
Mystery solved.
Who done it? I did it.
Who done it? I don't have to ask questions if I know that I'm the one who did it. It's solved. Case closed.
I love Emily. Yes, exactly.
Big brain
moves.
This is, at this point, like, I got him in a headlock, I got my warhammer in my other hand, and on the end of my warhammer, it has been whittled down to a point. And I'm just gonna tip his chin with it. What are you talking about?
He spits.
In my face?
No, just at your feet.
A little better, not great.
No. Spitting is so fucking disrespectful, let's be honest. That is a capital offense in my book. I push a little bit harder to the point where I draw blood. And I say, you want to try that again?
You'll want to see for yourself.
Let's go. I want to see down this hallway. Push him first, though. Like, hold his arm behind his back and, like, push.
I don't want him to get away.
Like,
I have
human shield style. That's what I'm saying. It's like you've got his arm behind his back and you're just kind of, like, pushing him forward.
I have a feeling he's in on this. All right. Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Yeah, what's your marching order real quick?
As
curious.
Well, as we're proceeding into the mountain, I guess, is that what it's called? Plateau. As we're proceeding into the plateau, I look at the camera and I go, I guess that's the last long rest we'll have for a while.
You look at the camera?
Yeah.
What is this?
So Pullwit's at the front, Scar is right behind.
Yeah, but I've got like a firm fucking grip on him.
I've indicated that in my notes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sokova's going to take up the rear.
How wide is this tunnel?
It looks like it's about wide enough for two smaller creatures to move through shoulder to shoulder, one medium.
How high?
It's about 6 feet tall.
So I just fit.
Just fit, yeah.
I'm probably behind Scar. Let go.
Yeah, I'm probably behind Drew.
Do we need dark vision?
It is dark here, I will let you know.
So that means Pullwit can't fucking see.
Nope.
Because halflings don't have dark vision.
Nope.
I do. Drew does. Safina doesn't. Andy doesn't have some sort of dark vision capabilities. Like,
Nope.
I did not specify.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Andy will. Andy can do everything.
No, it was more like I was more like asking. So like we can do the accountability buddy thing like we did the first time we went into a long dark thing, like cavernous thing.
I think that all of us pretty much can. All of us have dark vision or something that helps us see in the dark. Let go.
So after Scar, who's going to be right after Scar?
Me. I already said. Let's go down this hallway.
Okay, Drew and then Staff, or Karen before Drew, or Karen after Drew. Where do you
I
want
feel like
Karen?
Sokoba probably has Karen in front of her.
Yeah. Okay. So Karen and Staff and Drew, Scar, and Pullwit at the top. Okay. Excellent. So you go down this long, long tunnel. It is very long, and you have no clue how deep you are. It seems like you've been going for maybe an hour, and Pullwit starts to stumble a little bit.
Stumble how?
Like he's having a hard time keeping the pace that you all are trying to set.
That's okay. I'm strong. I can hold him up.
Listen, I just need to rest for a second.
Nope.
He kind of slumps a little bit, but he keeps trudging as you go. After another 30 to 45 minutes, you all see that the tunnel is starting to open up now. You're no longer in a quarried tunnel. You're now in what appears to be what is opening up into a cavern. For those of you that have dark vision. For those of you that don't, you can only see a little bit in front of you, unless you've got torches or something. So you can see that it's starting to open up into a cavern. The cavern is starting to get larger and larger. You're starting to hear dripping water, and then, Drew, you hear it first. You hear the sound of picks on walls, as if someone is mining or doing some sort of activity on stone.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kind of like, I'm gonna be like, wait, I hear something. I hear picks. Is there more mining happening down here?
I grip Pullwit and bring him towards me.
Are you all still walking, or did you stop?
No, we stopped. I absolutely stopped when she said I heard something. I trust Drew's judgment on that shit.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Who's down here?
You hear a voice from the tunnel behind you. I could tell you that.
Who is that? What's going on?
I'm like, my grip is tighter on him, so he doesn't, and I'm like holding him now. Where'd you come from? Why are you here?
You are very easy to follow. Very easy.
That doesn't answer the why.
I'm here for him.
Why?
Have you not seen the crimes he has committed against the people of this city? Of this town? Of this borough?
No, but lay him out. Go for it.
Spill the tea, sis.
Listen, you don't know anything about me. I don't
I
know who you are. If you are the fourth.
Yeah, I literally just like, I'm holding him like in a grip, and I like slap my hand over his face. You shut the fuck up. Continue.
She reaches into a yellow cloak and pulls out some forms.
Are those the papers that were missing from the desk?
Those are the papers from the desk.
Correct.
Safina, you can't see shit, can you?
Andy can do anything.
There is quite a deep construction here. There's far more stone being mined out than should come from any one plot.
You're right.
And I've also seen people with you.
What people? What do they look like?
Well, I think you would probably know about them, Safina, Scarlet, Drew.
Ooh.
Excuse. I'm
Spooky.
sorry.
There's one. Well, two, I think, that might be of interest to you. Her name is Resve. And one, I think... Drew, she looked a little bit like you.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up! It's fine. What? Go on.
She was... Like, as you say what, she goes...
I like back up. I'm like, I'm sorry. Lily, totally don't mean to freak you out. Go on.
She's, a moon elf. Looks a little bit like you, facial area, the hair very long, and she wore like 6 or 7 scarves. So very strange, especially in this weather.
Fucking accurate.
Amazing. Drew starts to kind of like tear up a little bit, and she's
she
like,
said her name.
Did she say it?
She said Leandria.
Yes. Drew starts to tear up a little bit, and she's like, "That's my mom. You saw my mom here. I haven't been in contact with her in a long time. I thought she was dead. Where, when, how? Questions."
She points further down into the cave.
How do you know about us?
She's the fourth mercy.
Are you? Okay, so are you the fourth mercy? Number one. Number two, how do you know who we are?
I hate that question. The fourth mercy was never said. Listen, I send the 3 cards. This is a chance. The chance is for them to make themselves better. And if they don't improve, the final mercy is not for them. It is for the people around them.
I have chills. You go ahead. You do good work.
Is Drew?
Yes, this is true. You do good work. I know. I listen. I'm sure Pulpit's freaking out. I'm going to punch him in the arm. Listen. Sometimes people deserve to die. I'm sorry. Sometimes when you are being a shitty person, you get mercy after mercy after mercy, and you're still gonna be a dick. I said this earlier. I asked him, I said, you're doing some bad shit and someone is telling you to get your life right and you haven't. So what's wrong? And he said, I didn't do anything wrong. So...
Well, now I want to know what he did wrong.
I don't even care. I trust Lily. Kill him.
Scar, in response to your question, in Fellows, after Tasvik died, you were getting on the boat to try and escape.
Yeah.
That's when I first saw you.
What?
Sorry, what? Why? How?
Well, the first time I saw you, I noted you all very, very powerful people, and you might get in the way of my work, so I hailed you a little bit, and then very quickly discovered that you probably wouldn't.
Fair.
Fair.
And if you did try and get in the way of my work, I have no doubt that I could kill all three of you and escape.
Whoa.
Completely free.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here because I'm definitely a valued member of this party. I am very anxious right
I know, Karen. I know.
Bold claim. Respect. Before I give him to you, I want to know what he's done. And what else you may have seen.
now. When you say that you're going to give him to her, he starts wiggling and squirming. He's trying to break free of you.
Yeah, that's not happening. He's a fucking 4-foot halfling and I'm me.
Roll an opposed strength check, just for shits and giggles.
Just to see.
Just for S's and G's.
That would be a 22.
Yeah, that you hold on to him. He doesn't even budge.
You want to know what he's done? Well, I'm assuming you've heard of the Unending Host.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Go on.
He has decided to sell the people of Eda's Bounty out to them.
And you said you never did anything bad. You're a garbage person.
Scar, he bites your hand.
You motherfucker! What?
You listen to me right now. I didn't do anything. I didn't sell them out to nothing. I did it so that we could have peace here. I believe in what the host is calling for.
Alright, I close my hand back over his mouth. And I start walking towards, because she was at the back of the party, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I start walking towards her, and I hand him over.
Pullwit looks up at you. Do you take your hand off his mouth at that point? Or do you keep your hand on his mouth and just kind of hold him there?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep my hand on his mouth, and as I'm handing him over, I don't know what Lily does, but
Well, Lily, would you like to describe how you?
Yeah. Are you looking at her directly as she does this?
yeah.
You will just watch her very quickly kind of reach into the back of her cloak and kind of with a flourish pull out a incredibly nasty looking dagger, double bladed. With poison dripping from it. And just very quickly will say very quietly, Pullwit Sim, for the crimes against the people of Edda's bounty, I bequeath unto them the fourth mercy. A chance for them to live without your vile corruption. I dig the blade in.
I'm still holding on to his hand.
You didn't even get last words, you fucking snake.
Scar, you feel there's no struggle at all. He just immediately succumbs to the blade and falls limp in your hand.
So I drop him. I'm just like I just let go. And mystery I'm sure solved. He just falls to his feet.
Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. Directed by
Dick Wolf.
Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino.
So I'm standing. Fuck that guy. I'm standing right in front of Lily now.
Yep.
And I say, out of curiosity, because I've been studying these cases for a very long time. Has it been you? For 5 years?
Time?
Every single time. And
I only ever... how can I put this? I only ever go after people who I can verify have done these awful things.
Has anyone ever actually responded to your things and you haven't had to kill them? Just out of curiosity?
Not yet. You think these rich, awful people will ever try to get better? I have hope that they will, but they never do.
Respect.
Damn right, you're doing good work. Drew shakes her hand like whole ass. Drew's like hand out. I'm a big fan.
I feel less anxious now. I'm midget. I need to sit down. And Karen sits down like on his. He just kneels right down where he is and just kind of rubs his temples for a second.
I have so much respect for you. This is like, wow.
Zakopa says, "Oh, I guess that's what that mystery solved." I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh, hard sake.
She asks.
Yeah, I would ask that as a question. I wouldn't assume that.
Drew assumes.
For now, yes. Unless you become like him.
Nah, we're trying to stop all this shit.
Then you've got nothing to fear from me.
Word.
Out of curiosity, are you contracted or do you work for someone or like?
Sometimes the people will pull together their money to hire me to take someone out.
How do they know how to reach you?
Scar, you did some investigation, did you not, on one of mine recently? Novertine Brickbraid?
Uh-huh.
The workers are a powerful force. You can pull together many, many connections.
Ah, so word of mouth.
Word of completely. And I cast Disguise Self. And shrink about 1.5 feet. Turn into and you see before you a half-orc man, kind of slicked back grey hair, kind of lean muscle, not too muscly. I can be anyone I want to be.
Oh my god, I love you. I love this. This is great. I'm very much feeling this. This is fantastic.
Have you seen Shira by any chance? Because I'm getting major Double Trouble vibes right now, and I'm here for it.
I actually haven't.
That is the gayest show on the planet. You need to watch it. Lesbians save the world. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. It's called Shira and the Princesses of Power. If that ain't gay, I don't know what is. Anyway, there is a non-binary character on the show called Double Trouble, who's literally a shapeshifter, and for coin can pose as anything, and it's fun. And they use they them pronouns on them. It's fucking amazing. I'm here for this. Did they just become Agamir for like a hot second? That's what I thought they were like. That's what I thought they were.
Very funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this like Aggie's dad or something? Like,
spoiler alert: Lily was Agamir the whole time.
No.
No.
I just because you said half orc, that's kind of lean, but then the gray hair. You're right, so that's interesting. Damn. Respect. What do we do now, guys?
I will say we are in this big old cave, and from what I understand, my mom might be here, so I'd like to keep going.
What is that? What is that picking sound? What is that? What is it? What is it? Do you all not hear it?
Karen, you okay? What's going on, bud?
No, I'll be all right. I'm fine. I'm just having. I'm fine. I'm good.
No, what are you hearing? Tell us. Share your feelings.
Yeah,
Use your words.
I've got a lot of adrenaline right now. A lot's happened in the last 2 minutes. I just need some water. I'm okay.
Here's the thing. Weird shit tends to happen to us. So you gotta tell us what the weird shit is, and we'll figure out if it's nothing.
Listen, weird shit happens to you, weird shit happens to me. I've lost 10 years of my life.
Valid.
To Kelvin and a potion. I've got,
yes.
At one moment I was on tour, and then it's eating a frosted treat at the Orange Giraffe. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah, so maybe, just a thought, that has some effect on you. And maybe you're hearing something that the rest of us don't hear because you're keyed into whatever Kelvin did to you.
Lily and Drew, you both hear the mining picks that Karen is talking about. And Lily, you also hear voices in the distance, and you can hear some machinations brewing down the cavern.
I would just motion for everyone to shut up. It's voices. I can hear. Someone's planning something.
Specifically, you're hearing. Move that over there. It needs to up against the wall. We've got to push this wall, the whole cavern wall back. It's not going to fit.
Pivot! Sorry.
Okay.
Something about something not fitting down here. Cavern wall moving. They're going to move it back further. I can't hear much else. I'm sorry.
Maybe we should get closer.
Lily has insane passive perception, by the way.
Her passive perception is 29.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ. So, literally nothing gets past you.
Yeah,
Cool.
And the absolute minimum she can roll on stealth is 25.
Oh my god.
Even if I got a nat 1, it would still be 25 that she rolls on stealth.
Oh my god.
And you've heard
That's
of
why you
min-max characters before.
That's why
She's not even min-maxed.
That's why I didn't know that the
max-maxed.
card. That's why I didn't know about. That's why I couldn't see anything with the card that you how you left the fourth card.
Yeah, that, and also why I had you give me your bonus for insight as well.
Oh yeah, because there's no
It's
way I was gonna know.
20. So you all continue down the cavern then, I guess?
Oh, I have a quick question. So, how does invisibility work, Safina? Can you make all of us invisible if we're holding hands? Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing.
It has to be worn or carried.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm carrying Safina, she can make us invisible.
Oop,
That's
I set that precedent at the end of
with
season 1.
Agamir,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay. Good to know.
Only one character at a time.
Fuck.
You can't carry all.
I mean,
that's
that's just good to know, because I'm working on my stealth, but I'm still in full fucking plate armor. So
I feel you.
Okay.
So you continue along the cavern, And the sound of the mining gets louder. Saf and Scar, you eventually are able to hear it. When the cavern opens up, it opens up wide. And you can see now into the cavern proper. And there's light coming from above. From a single shaft in the middle of the cavern itself. You see all of this, and there's a big basin, and there are multiple artificing machines that look like they are not physically, magically pushing the earth around a massive temple sitting at the base of this cavern. And you look over at Karen, and he says, "Oh God, not this again." And he faints.
Oh, Karen.
It's right in front of you.
This must be what has been described to us by Kira Mara as the temple that they saw on tour. That's probably why Karen just passed out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Found it.
Are we prepared for this, y'all?
Do you see that there are multitudes of work crews working down here? And these artificing machines that you see are massive. They've got crews of at least 24 on them, working the fields that are physically, magically moving the rock walls back. It looks like it's a slow process, but it's just... It makes that kind of weird, magical, screechy is what I was looking for. Screechy, earthquakey vibe sound. And there's at least a half dozen of these things in the cavern itself. Each of them has 24 work crews, and there are other people wandering all around the basin itself. You see stonemasons working on the temple. You can see even up at the shaft of light, there's scaffolding all the way up there, and you can see some shapes moving where the hole is. There's a lot of people here. A lot of people. If you had to guess, it's probably somewhere in 200 persons that you can see from here.
I want to say retroactively, I want to say that I grabbed Pullwit's foot and had been dragging him along with me this entire time.
That's fine.
Why?
So, if I get presented with some shit, I can throw his body and be like, "You really want to go?"
Oh my God.
We killed your dude. We killed your gopher. That's all I feel like he was. He was just a gopher.
Yeah.
Not like the little creature, gopher. You go for that, fetch me that kind of thing. You know what I meant.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know if that's an American idiom or not. I don't know if that's something...
I think it is, yeah. I've not heard that one.
Okay.
But
yeah,
now I know.
it's just like what you call, the errand boy. A gopher.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I literally just... come on. Scar's flashy like that. She likes to show off her kill. Even though it's not my kill. She likes to show off her...
Look what I did.
I did.
For dramatic effect. I feel like we are ill prepared for this. But I say to... Drew, I want to say, because Drew hasn't used her shell phone yet today. The rest of us have, actually.
Correct.
I say to Drew. No. Yeah, Drew rarely does.
I haven't called anyone either, actually. You called me.
Oh yeah, you just received one. That's fair. I didn't know if that had any effect on it, but I look over to Drew and I say, "Well, we found it. We should probably let Dorena know."
Dan, that's right.
Shit,
So,
fuck
yeah,
our
I'm gonna
jobs.
do that. Totally forgot that was a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna take my shell phone out and it's somehow in 25 words. I'd be like, "We found it."
Between you and Saf, you're able to craft a message that gets it across.
But we have to include the K love you bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
It's essential. Ord is currently working on a model 2.0 that just sends that as like a signature line.
But
So
that's
you
like
can-
how they know it's us. Like that's like I feel like that's ingrained into like the like anyone could pick up these shell phones and use it and call them or like try to get them to like give away information.
That's
but
fair.
when we say "Okay, thanks, love you, bye," like or "Okay, love you, bye," like that's how they know it's us.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's so funny.
So you hear back from Dorena. I'm going to say that it was on Saf's phone because Drew started it. So you hear back on Saf's shell phone. Dorena says, "Don't engage now. Get out of there and get somewhere safe."
I want to find my mom. Can I do a perception? Actually, can I look at Lily and be like, I know this is a long shot, but do you see her anywhere?
You'll notice Lily is like looking at everything. Genuinely looks really scared.
Oh my god.
So she's terrified of everything.
That's true.
But like will fucking murder.
Yep.
A big old douchebag.
Amazing.
That's amazing. All right. Dorena is no nonsense. Like, I think we should do what she says.
Agree, but I want to see if she's here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot
yes.
you were asking.
Yes, I saw... You said it was your mother?
Yes.
I saw her come into here, and I saw her going once. They came out occasionally. I think it's a little supervision thing. And Celeste, the hobgoblin, she was here too. Is your mother, Leandria, was like kind of like her attendant, I think? I'm sorry, this is a very... I'd kind of like to be out of here, please.
That's valid and fair. Just one question. Looking around this cavern, do you see Leandria here now?
Do you want me to roll a perception, or do you want me to take my passive?
You could take your passive.
I think you might be too scared to actively do it.
Yeah, you see down actually in the temple. It's unmistakable. You can see the scarves of Leandria that she wears down there. With Strelesfe. Strelesfe looks like she is in pain, and it looks like Leandria is comforting her.
So I'll kind of kneel down a little to get down to Drew's height. And kind of like over her shoulder kind of point out Leandria and Strelesfe.
You can kind of make it out, Drew.
I was like, can I see it? Okay. And they're like down.
They're down. They're in one of the upper levels of the temple.
Listen, Drew, I know this is huge. But we don't have the resources to engage right now.
Star saying to use discretion?
Wild, first of all.
I'm
the audacity.
I'm practical sometimes. Give me some credit. Like,
okay.
If I feel like I'm unmatched, I can't. No one's egging me on right now. Like, it's not like Calvin's here taunting me. That's when I fucking start doing stupid shit. No one's taunting me. I'm unmatched. I ain't dumb. I'm impulsive, but I ain't dumb. This is not a situation that I like. I get it, Drew, but we gotta... Nobody knows Pullwit's dead yet. Let's take his dumbass and Weekend at Bernie's this shit.
Take his dumb butt back to his office. Okay, I'm gonna Drew stands there and she looks down for like a good minute because, again, she definitely thought her mom was dead, but didn't want to like say it out loud. And after a minute, she's like, okay, I have an idea, and I need you guys to trust me. I swear to God, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not. I swear to God. Okay. All I want to do is, how about this? Because no one's seen us yet, correct? Like, no one, there's a bunch of people walking around, but like, has anyone seen us?
I love Nathan's face right now. He's like, what the fuck is she about to do?
It's not anything fucking wild. You're going to think that it's not even wild. Oh no!
Oh my God! He's
okay.
He was frozen.
Okay, mutiny. I'm the DM now.
I'm taking over.
The last thing I heard was, all I want to do
is have some fun. I got a feeling. Fuck Sheryl Crow, sorry.
Okay, so I want to... It's not even wild, so don't even worry about it. So what I want to do is... Has anyone... First of all, has anyone seen us?
No, you have not been spotted.
Okay. I want the rest of the party to start moving towards the exits. I'm going to put my hood up. I have paper. I'm going to, on a piece of paper, I'm going to draw a symbol that was just used by my mom and I. Because we often would be separated, and so finding each other again, we'd put that symbol on where we were staying, like the inn that we were at, and that's how we knew where to find each other.
You could have thrown her a paper airplane.
No, I'm going to put it on a piece of paper, fold it, and I'm going to, like, put my hood up, because there's a bunch of people walking around. I'm going to take this chance, because there's so many people that nobody knows who, no one's going to know who the fuck I am. I don't look like an Eladrin, and I'm going to walk up to someone who's not actively punching something with metal, just someone walking, and I'm going to be like, hey, boss said to get this note to Leandria, and I'm going to hand it to somebody. And just, like, walk. Like, I'm going to act like it's completely normal, and then just, like, walk away.
Is Drew communicating this?
Huh?
Or is it just her in her head going like, okay, I'm going to do this? Is she, like, actively communicating this idea?
Yes, I'm saying this out loud. Like, like, this is what I want you guys to do. You don't have to leave the cave. Just, like, just walk a little bit away into the dark. No one can see us. I'm going to go hand this to somebody and then just walk away. Worst thing that happens, they don't give it to her. And that's fine.
Do you want me to go and put it by her directly?
Yes! Lily? Yes, I would like you to do that.
Please don't shout.
I'm so sorry. I get very excited. I am so sorry. I will make you tea later. I promise. I'm so sorry. Yes, I would very much appreciate help.
Oh, okay. If you give me the note, I can go and sneak down.
Absolutely. I hand it to her.
Lily, before you do that, I have a quick question.
Yes?
Do you know where they're keeping Dr. Milo?
This is not about you right now. This is my family.
But what if we get separated?
I was gonna say.
I've seen them working around here.
So they're in Anna's bounty?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So I will take the note, kind of look to the rest of them, turn invisible, and get going.
The fuck? So was the plan to, like, head out while she was doing this?
No, I think we wait.
No, but, like, get farther back so no one can see us?
No one can see us where we are.
Is that true, Nathan?
You haven't been spotted.
But that doesn't mean no one can see us.
Okay, let's go retreat a little bit.
Yeah. Let's creep back into the shadows without leaving.
Listen, I'm of the thinking that if we can see them, they can definitely see us if they were inclined to look this way. So we need to, like...
Okay, we'll back up a little bit, but we're not, like, leaving Lily in this cave. It's not like I think that she can't take care of herself. I'm just saying it's rude.
Okay, Lily, I need you to make me a roll for, actually, I need you to make me a wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Yes, or less Fey man.
No, because Lily is terrified of the situation.
Yep.
Oh, that's fair.
She wants to help. 17 plus 4. 21.
Okay. You're able to push through your feelings of wanting to just turn tail and run from this. So you're invisible. Your passive stealth is like super high, isn't it?
Yeah, like I have a plus 15 to my stealth modifier.
Yeah. You don't need to make a roll. You're being super quiet. It's part of the paranoia that you feel that you know how to not make a mark when you are walking anywhere. And so you make it through. You get all the way up to the temple itself. You have to do a little bit of climbing, but it's not climbing that, it's just handholds. It's pretty easy. It's almost like a ladder. You make your way up, and you see Leandria and Srilesve there, and you can hear them talking to each other. And you hear Leandria say to Srilesve, you can't push yourself like that. I know that you want to see more of these visions. You want to see the incarnate. You want them here, but you can't push yourself so hard. And Srilesve says back, I have to put myself. I have to push. Because every day that we don't get the incarnate here, I feel like I lose them more. And Leandria says, shh. It's okay. You're going to get there. And it's okay if you let go. And you drop the note off before they say much else. And you make your way back. You are unseen. You make your way all the way back to deeper in the cavern where everyone else is.
I will very quickly share what I heard. They are worried about losing ground, I think. This might buy you some time, I'm not sure, but I'm glad I could help you, what you seemed... Well, I'm glad you didn't get in my way.
Never. And honestly, if you ever need help, let us know. You do good work. We love it. We support
That's
you.
appreciated, thank you. The Mandals usually don't think that. Because I target the people that pay them. So...
Power to the people.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Exactly.
I was never a corrupt mantle. I always tried to put a stop to that shit, and that's how I ended up here, so...
Hey, it happens to the best of us, says Sokoba.
Is there any way for us to reach you if we wanna maybe?
I've got people all over the world as my informants. If you want to reach me, even just think about it or discuss it between yourselves.
Holy shit.
I'll find out. How do you think I found you alive here?
The tree. This is like fucking Narnia. The trees are listening.
Discuss it amongst yourselves and I'll show up. That's fucking wild.
How do you think I found out that you arrived here so quickly?
Listen, I don't even want to know because it's freaking me out. So
I love it.
Respect.
Is this us walking out of this cavern now? We're just kind of
I'm
chatting.
still,
I love your work.
So I've now fireman tossed Pullwit's body on my shoulder. I'm carrying him out.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Karen.
No, Sokoba's carrying Karen.
Okay.
A little more gently than Scar is carrying the corpse of Pullwit Sim.
She's still dragging him by a foot.
No, I fireman tossed him over my shoulder.
Yeah, it's better on your physique. You don't hurt yourself.
Plus I don't want the dragging of a dead body track through this tunnel.
That's fair. You just manage when we go around corners. You're just not very careful.
Nah, I'm bumping his fucking dead head all over the place.
Dead head.
So you all continue out of the cavern. You make your way back to plot 412, or lot 412, sorry. Where do you head from there? It's been a long day at this point.
Pullwit's.
Yeah, we gotta put his body back. Put him in his stupid desk.
Mm-hmm.
With the card, on his face. Fuck that guy.
Well, I guess that would be up to Lily's discretion, huh?
True. How would you like us to leave this body?
Yeah, good
That's
question.
Not a question I've ever asked before. Usually I'm the one trying to avoid it.
Do it for the vine.
Well, he knows. Everyone knows he got the 4th card, so however you wish.
I mean, we're the only ones that know he got the 4th card, no one else does, right? Or
yeah, you would be the only ones that knew.
I say we just sit him at his desk like he's sitting there still working his dumb, stupid job, and then we just put the card on the desk or on his head, on his face.
I say we also can use this house as a place to chill while we figure out what the fuck we're gonna do about
He is
Temple.
a very important person. Please do not incriminate yourselves more than you need to by hanging out in a dead man's house.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're gonna think we did it.
And he works for the Triumvirate anyway, so they will know.
Used to.
It's better. It's better if they think he just got 4th mercied and then we have nothing to do with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we gotta fucking find someone else to work.
We use it for one night and then
And one night only.
peace. But what bothers me here is that this was Gonolith's contact.
Maybe your friend needs to get better contacts.
Or maybe he didn't know he had been corrupted because Gonolith didn't even know that this shit was going down until we told him, so...
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
Maybe we should send a message to Gonolith and be like, hey, your dude, not a good contact. He doesn't have a cell phone, but don't we have a way to message him?
He was dead by the time we got here.
You all could just take your ring of the root walker and just head back to the tree. Just be like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Very funny.
You guys are pretty fucked up. I will see you in a week when I go back to Ada's Bounty. And then I have to come right back here because we have no way to talk, my guy.
Yes, we have no way to talk.
I had something I wanted to say. Shit. Never mind, that train has left the station.
Where the fuck do we go after this, then?
Oh,
I mean, we can still hang out here.
We can go to, your friend's house, the farmer kid.
Oh my
the one
god,
who begins
yes!
with a W.
Why can't I remember his name?
Wilson? I don't know.
No, it was like...
Wilfred?
It was like Wilmrid or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to listen to that episode.
It wasn't Willem, was it?
It was something like that.
Maybe.
It was around that. Adjacent. Wilhelm. I think that's it, actually.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
I'm gonna have to
Unless he
listen.
goes,
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't have done that. So, you all set Pullwit in his desk chair with the 4th card sitting on the desk, I guess?
Yes, very artistically.
Okay, and that is where he will stay. You all chose that you're going to stay there that night?
Yeah, why not?
Lily, where are you going to be? What is your plan of action right now?
I think as they're setting up the body, I'll just kind of look over all of them and say, so you lot were his bodyguards and you didn't see a thing, correct?
Absolutely.
That's how I saw you come in to this place. So what I'm going to do for you now, as a small thank you, I guess, I'm going to investigate some of the names that I saw entering and leaving that plot in that temple. I'll send a note to you with my findings.
Yes, absolutely. We would very much appreciate that.
Might take a little, but I know people. I will have information for you. Quite. I hope that's fairly accurate.
I know Saf in character says I know we joked about Scar's staying with Scar's farmer friend, but do you happen to know anybody reliable at his bounty that's trustworthy enough that we might be able to?
Not particularly. I tend to travel mostly alone because if people know who I am, suddenly it gets a bit more dangerous for me to start doing my work.
And she just vaguely points at Pullwit's body that she seems to be completely unfazed by.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Before she leaves, Drew's gonna, true to her word, makes her a cup of tea. And then she's also going to be like, and I understand that you are worried a lot of the time, and that's never fun. So I just wanted to give you this. And she's going to hand her a little bit of a vial with powder in it. And she's going to be like, I managed to powder Goodberry. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's great for the nerves. Just put a little bit in your tea or whenever you go to sleep. It'll help you. And like she gives her this little vial.
Oh, thank you very much. I will be leaving the cart behind when I travel, so if you want, take whatever you want off of that.
Ooh.
There might be some further documents in there rather than just these that might interest you about his entire situation.
Hell yeah.
But you lot are going to do some good things, I can tell. Just stay on the good side, alright?
You too.
That was very stay on the good side or else.
Or else.
It was, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
If you ever need my help, like I said, I'll be there.
I don't doubt that. I believe you 100%.
She just kind of gives a very formal bow and then leaves.
Amazing.
So you all watch Lily leave, flabbergasted and amazed and awed at what she was able to do. As you're sitting there that night in Pullwit's estate, just the one night, Saf, you get a ping on your cell phone.
Ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
You open it up. It's and you hear your dad's voice. Hey, the druids wanted me to let you know that they found the tree man. So if you want any...
God damn it.
That's where we're going to end the episode. Thank you all so much for tuning into
Wait, what did I miss?
Thank you for tuning into the Legends of Lanimora podcast. I have been your host, Nathan. Yendak got with Saf about the tree man.
I found the tree man. Okay. Christ.
Yes, thank you all so much for tuning into the Legends of Lanimora podcast. I hope that you all had a great time listening. I had a great time DMing, and I hope that my players had a great time playing. The legend this week, obviously, has to be the one, the only Lane for her work as Lily, the incomparable, stealthy, anxious ball of paranoia that she is.
I love her.
You know her, you love her. She is great. The lull this week, the lull this week has to be Saf for, instead of flying, deciding to try and run up a muddy hill. I was like, there was something.
That's good.
So yeah, if you want to reach out to us on social media, you can do that where, Nicole?
You can do that on Twitter at Lanimora Pod and at Novi_studio. If you want to talk to any of us personally, you can find me at Nicole the Nerdy.
You can find me at _NovaGamer.
I'm at Neurotic Good.
You can find me at _Squid Toaster.
You can find me at Line Yoda, and every time I tweet, I make Twitter's stock value personally drop at least 3 points.
And we love it.
Yes.
Love to see it.
We also have a website, novistudio.io. Ton of cool stuff up there, like artwork and an about section where you can find out about all of our shows and all of us personally. Favorite part about it is our merch store.
Our merch store. We have shirts, we have mugs, we have stickers, we have everything you could possibly want to own that reps Novi, Legends of Lanimora, City and Snow, Let's Talk About It, and What's What with Dilly and Dally. Also on our merch store, you can find digital downloads of our mini prequel campaign, Into Depths and Darkness. Find out why Kelvin was having a panic attack. Set 10 years before the events of Season 1, find out what really happened between Dr. Milo Thornburn, Kelvin, and Mara on tour. We also have the Homebrew Pact of the Shepherd Warlock worksheet if you want to follow along and use it in your own game.
We'd love it if you could leave us a quick review on your podcasting platform of choice. If you enjoy the show, tell your friends about us. New episodes come out every other Tuesday, so stay tuned.
Yes, please stay tuned to Legends of Lanimora and our other Novi content. We've got our sibling podcast, as we mentioned, City and Snow, which Lane is a player on. Plays.
I am. I play Hannah Mothwatcher, the half-elf fighter with less brains than fingers.
It's amazing and wonderful, and also we reference the Mothwatchers in this episode, so learn more about them.
It's all intertwined. That's synergy, baby. We love it. We love to see it. And City and Snow, for those who are uninitiated, is a podcast taking place in the same world of Lanimora, set 127 ages in the past. Also, be sure to check out our talk show content. We've got What's What with Dilly and Dally that just launched recently, and Let's Talk About It. So if you are into the talk show formats, go ahead, give those a try. And leave ratings and reviews all across the board. We'd love to see it. And we love you. And
yeah, well, I love you more.
Yeah, well, let's be legends.
Let's be legends.
Goodbye.